Welcome back to Old School, New School, episode 28. We're going to talk about the games that happened over this past weekend, and Rogers owns the Bears.
This is true. I'm Scott. I'm old school.
Chester, and I'm New School.
So let's talk about, as you said, we're going to talk about 3 games that happened over the weekend and how they kind of factor into what's going to go on in the last month of the season. So first is the Cleveland Browns versus the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah.
Lamar got hurt.
Yeah.
They lost. What's your initial thoughts? What did we say? The Ravens have a 1-game lead in the division.
Lead.
What do you think?
I don't know, because the next 3 Ravens games is the Packers, the Bengals, and the Rams. They've already lost to the Bengals. They got blown out. And the Rams and the Packers are decent teams. So I have a feeling that they could go on a 3-2 losing streak, which isn't good.
No, and Lamar's hurt. Whether he's going to play against the Packers or not is yet to be seen.
Yeah.
But there's obviously something. He didn't finish the game.
Yeah.
He was carted off, I believe.
Yeah.
So something's not great there, and that doesn't help them out. And as we noticed, they have the worst division record of their division. They are only 1-3 against their division foes, which is not that you're losing tiebreakers right away with that. Who do you think could win the AFC North? Who do you think is going to win the AFC North between Cincinnati, Cleveland, and the Ravens?
Bengals. I think the Bengals will win.
I'm going to go Browns. Okay, so that's that. The AFC North will be a fun division to watch.
Yeah.
Next, let's talk about Dallas versus the football team.
Yeah.
What do you think? Is it over? Is the NFC East over?
I think so.
I think so.
I think so. I think the Cowboys will get that spot.
Yeah.
Although, in the the 4 divisions, right now, it's the Packers, the Buccaneers, Arizona, then Dallas.
As the division winners.
Yes, as division winners. Dallas, I feel like, is not, out of those 3 teams that I just named,
4
Packers, out of the other 3
Gotcha.
besides Dallas, all the 3 that aren't Dallas are very strong. They're strong on both sides of the ball. I don't know about the Cowboys.
I agree.
I just don't think
they
have
those 4 teams. They're definitely the weakest.
And that's not actually great when you play the Giants twice, the Eagles twice, and the Washington football team twice.
Right. I could make some comparison about how the Patriots got to play the Bills, the Dolphins, and the Jets for a long time, but Dak Prescott is not Tom Brady.
Yeah.
And Mike Holmgren is not even of the same species as Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
So that comparison doesn't.
Isn't it Mike McCarthy?
What did I say?
Mike, you said Mike Wilsberg.
All right, Mike Wilsberg, the new coach of the Cowboys.
He's probably a better coach.
Probably. Okay, so but I still think Dallas is going to win the division because it's just so bad.
Yeah.
That division is so bad.
Yeah.
I can, which means that if things shake out the way they're going to, Dallas is going to have to play opening weekend of the playoffs, either the Cardinals, either the Cardinals or the Rams. And that's not a good matchup.
Yeah.
Okay, and finally, let's move on to the last game. What was the last game we were going to talk about? Rams in Arizona.
Rams in Arizona, yeah.
It was a interesting game. I did not know that the Rams had not beaten a team with a winning record up until last night.
Yeah. Which isn't good.
That's not good, and they beat the Cardinals. Though I've never been on the Cardinals wagon. Like there's something about that team that I don't trust. They're good, but they're I don't know. What do you think?
I want to compare the Rams a tiny bit to the Patriots because I feel like the Patriots, like they've beaten some pretty bad teams, and most of their schedule this year, besides playing the Bills, their schedule this year has been a very laid back year.
Pretty
so,
easier?
Yes.
You're saying? Okay. I haven't looked at their schedule, so I'm not sure. The Rams are loaded.
Yeah, they are.
On offense and
but
defense.
Again, we saw against the Packers, like, it's just, are they the better team? I don't think so.
I think it also has something to do with LaFleur has that team figured out somehow. Yeah. Like we saw
Even
it last year and
in the first playoff game that they played against them.
And this year. There's something that he understands about that team. And Matthew Stafford still yet to be seen. Like has never been on a great team. So we'll see how he handles it. You know, it's going to be a lot of pressure. He's never had that sort of pressure. He's never had playoff pressure before.
Because he's been on Detroit.
He was on the Lions. So who do you think's going to win that division between the Cardinals and the Rams?
I'm going to take the Cardinals because they're ahead. And I just think they will close out the season and finish.
I think you may be right. I read an article last night about how the Cardinals shouldn't be worried because they're undefeated on the road. You know where they haven't played on the road?
Lambeau.
Anywhere cold.
Yeah.
Let's see what that team's like
in Lambeau
when it's 20 degrees and snowing. I think they want to crawl back into their little nest.
Their little Arizona
little
red
Cardinal
zone
nest. Yeah, I don't think that would factor too well. Like the other team, like playing Dallas, no big deal because Dallas is in a dome.
Yeah.
In the South.
Playing Buccaneers isn't a deal.
Buccaneers in the warm, but let's see what
playing
that team's
Rams,
like when they have to play in the cold. And that's about it. It's interesting. We've got a month left.
Yes.
Four games for each team. All the byes are done. We're through all the byes, so everybody's got 4 games. Most of them are division games. The NFL likes to set up, the division games towards the end of the year. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
We don't have a cool thing today. Thursday's game. Any idea what the Thursday game is? Quick check. Doot 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 doot.
Shut up.
What's the Thursday game?
Chiefs Chargers.
Chiefs Chargers. I'll take the Chiefs.
I got the Chargers.
I don't know, man. The Chiefs have figured something out.
Yeah, they figured something out. Patrick Mahomes got his shit together. And
well,
am I not supposed to curse?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Right after we said what's wrong with the Kansas City Chiefs, all of a sudden they must have listened to our podcast and got their act together.
We said the Titans were nothing without Derrick Henry, and then they proved us wrong.
Yeah,
but then
they've lost a bunch
they
of
got
others.
destroyed by the.
They've lost
New
a bunch of
England.
other things as well. Anyway, I got the Chiefs. You got the Chargers. It'll be an enjoyable Thursday night game.
Yeah.
And that's it for episode 28.
Yeah.
So have a great week, everybody, and peace.
Peace.